Agra is a city on the banks of the river Yamuna in the northern state of Uttar Pradesh, India. It is 378 kilometers west of the state capital, Lucknow, 206 kilometers south of the national capital New Delhi and 125 kilometers north of Gwalior. With a population of 1,686,993, it is one of the most populous cities in Uttar Pradesh and the 19th most populous in India. Agra can also refer to the administrative district that has its headquarters in Agra city. It is a major tourist destination because of its many splendid Mughal-era buildings, most notably the Taj Mahal, Agra Fort and Fatehpur Sikri, all three of which are UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Agra is included on the Golden Triangle tourist circuit, along with Delhi and Jaipur. The city was first mentioned in the epic Mahabharata, where it was called Agravana, meaning the border of the forest. Legend ascribes the founding of the city to Raja Badal Singh, a Sikh or Rajput king, whose fort, Badalgarh, stood on or near the site of the present fort. However, the 11th century Persian poet Masood Sad Silman writes of a desperate assault on the fortress of Agra, then held by the Shahi king Jayapala, by Sultan Mahmud of Ghazni. It was mentioned for the first time in 1080 AD when a Ghaznevida force captured it. Sultan Sikandar Lodi was the first to move his capital from Delhi to Agra in 1506. He governed the country from here and Agra assumed the importance of the second capital. He died in 1517 and his sons, Ibrahim Lodi, remained in power there for 9 more years and several palaces, wells and a mosque were built by him in the fort during his period, finally being defeated at the Battle of Panipat in 1526. Between 1540 and 1556, Afghans, beginning with Sher Shah Suri, ruled the area. It achieved fame as the capital of the Mughal Empire from 1556 to 1658. Climate. Agra features a semi-arid climate that borders on a humid subtropical climate. The city features mild winters, hot and dry summers and a monsoon season. However, the monsoons, though substantial in Agra, are not quite as heavy as the monsoon in other parts of India. This is a primary factor in Agra featuring a semi-arid climate as opposed to a humid subtropical climate. Demographics. According to the 2011 India census, Agra has a population of 1,775,000. While the population of Agra cantonment is 50,968 and that of Agra district is 3,620,436. Males constitute 53% of the population and females 47%. Agra has an average literacy rate of 81%, higher than the national average of 59.5%, with 86% males literate. Literacy rate of males is considerably higher than that of women. Agra district literacy rate is 62.56%. Hinduism, Islam, and Jainism are three major religions in Agra district with 85%, 12.1%, and 1.4% of the population following them, and others are 1.5%. 52.5% of Agra's population is in the 15 to 59 years age category. Around 11% of the population is under 6 years of age. History. Though Agra's history is largely recognized with Mughal Empire, the place was established much before it and has linkages since Mahabharata period, so Maharshi Angira in 1000 BC. It is generally accepted that Sultan Sikandar Lodi, the ruler of the Delhi Sultanate, founded Agra in the year 1504. After the Sultan's death, the city passed on to his son Sultan Ibrahim Lodi. He ruled his sultanate from Agra until he fell fighting to Babar in the First Battle of Panipat Fort in 1526. The golden age of the city began with the Mughals. It was known then as Akbarabad and remained the capital of the Mughal Empire under the emperors Akbar, Jahangir and Shah Jahan. Shah Jahan later shifted his capital to Shahjahanabad in the year 1689. Since Akbarabad was one of the most important cities in India under the Mughals, it witnessed a lot of building activity. Babur, the founder of the Mughal dynasty, laid out the first formal Persian garden on the banks of river Yamuna. The garden is called the Aram Bagh, or the Garden of Relaxation. His grandson Akbar raised the towering ramparts of the Great Red Fort, besides making Agra a centre for learning, arts, commerce and religion. Akbar also built a new city on the outskirts of Akbarabad called Fatehpur Sikri. This city was built in the form of a Mughal military camp in stone. His son Jahangir had a love of gardens and flora and fauna and laid many gardens inside the Red Fort or Lal Qila. Shah Jahan, known for his keen interest in architecture, gave Akbarabad its most prized monument, the Taj Mahal. Built in loving memory of his wife Mumtaz Mahal, the mausoleum was completed in 1653. Shah Jahan later shifted the capital to Delhi during his reign, but his son Aurangzeb moved the capital back to Akbarabad, usurping his father and imprisoning him in the fort there. Akbarabad remained the capital of India during the rule of Aurangzeb until he shifted it to Aurangabad in the Deccan in 1653. After the decline of the Mughal Empire, the city came under the influence of Marathas and was called Agra, before falling into the hands of the British Raj in 1803. In 1835, when the presidency of Agra was established by the British, the city became the seat of government, and just 2 years later it was witness to the Agra famine of 1837–38. During the Indian Rebellion of 1857, British rule across India was threatened. News of the rebellion had reached Agra on the 11th of May, and on the 30th of May 2 companies of native infantry, the 44th and 67th Regiments, rebelled and marched to Delhi. The next morning native Indian troops in Agra were forced to disarm. On the 15th of June Gwalior rebelled. By the 3rd of July the British were forced to withdraw into the fort. 2 days later a small British force at Sucheta were defeated and forced to withdraw. This led to a mob sacking the city. However, the rebels moved on to Delhi, which allowed the British to restore order by the 8th of July. Delhi fell to the British in September. The following month, rebels who had fled Delhi along with rebels from central India marched on Agra but were defeated. After this, British rule was again secured over the city until the independence of India in 1947. Agra is the birthplace of the religion known as Din-i-Ilahi, which flourished during the reign of Akbar, and also of the Radhiswami faith, which has around 2 million followers worldwide. Agra has historic linkages with Shuripur of Jainism and Runakta of Hinduism, of 1000 BC. Taj Mahal, Agra Fort and Fatehpur Sikri are all UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Transport. Air India flies the following sectors in Agra Airport: Delhi, Varanasi, Agra, Khajuraho, Varanasi, Delhi, Mumbai, Agra, Mumbai. As of now, Air India connects Agra to the rest of the world via Mumbai, Delhi 5 days a week. These flights are usually on time and observe full load factor. Agra still needs many more daily flights to Kolkata, Jaipur, Goa, Kochi, Delhi, Mumbai, Lucknow, Varanasi and other tourist destinations within the country. Many airlines are showing interest to start services from Agra in near future. Taj International Airport. A new greenfield international airport is proposed for Agra in a bid to give required fillip to tourism in Uttar Pradesh. Taj International Airport project at Agra would be implemented in right earnest, with the state government according top priority to this project, as Taj Mahal is one of the most visited tourist spots in the world. Consortium of Rights Limited and KPMG Advisory Services Private Limited, the selected consultants for this project, made a detailed presentation to Infrastructure and Industrial Development Commissioner, Anil Kumar Gupta, on the future course of action. Consultants were asked to identify the best suited site by the end of the current financial year. The project site would be selected in a way so as to enable prompt clearances and approvals for the implementation without any hindrances. to be developed through public-private partnership, in order to ensure time-bound execution of the project. The government has assured full cooperation at all levels of administration. Development of an international airport near the Taj Mahal will enhance the tourist inflow. The new airport would also cater to needs of frequent flyers, entrepreneurs and exporters from the region. If everything goes to plan, Agra will have an international airport within 4 to 5 years. Rail Agra is on the central train line between Delhi and Bombay and between Delhi and Madras, and many trains like Bhopal Shatabdi, Taj Express, Bhopal Express, Malwa Express, Gondwana Express, Jabalpur, Jamatawi Express, Sridham Express, Garib Rath, Tamil Nadu Express, Chennai Rajdhani, Allahabad Mathura Express etc. connect Agra with all major Indian cities like New Delhi, Bombay, Calcutta, Madras, Visakhapatnam, Hyderabad, Bengaluru, Pune, Bhopal, Indore, Kochi, Gwalior, Jabalpur, Ujjain, Jaipur, Aligarh, Mathura, Alvar, Lucknow, Tiruvananthapuram etc. Every day. Some eastbound trains from Delhi also travel via Agra, so direct connections to points in eastern India between New Delhi and Agra. The railways plan to introduce such trains commercially from November 2014. The semi-high-speed train that proposes to reduce travelling time between Delhi and Agra to 105 minutes will be named Gatiman Express. Rodija Bus Stand, Taj Depot, Ford Depot and Interstate Bus Terminal are the major bus stands in Agra, connecting Agra to most of the bigger cities in North India. It is a major junction of highways with 3 national highways and 1 expressway originating from Agra. Another national highway passes through the city, bringing the total highway outlet to 6. From Delhi, NH2, a modern divided highway, connects the 200 km distance from Delhi to Agra. The drive is about 4 hours. The primary access to the highway is along Mathura Road in Delhi, but, if coming from South Delhi or Delhi Airport, it is easier to take Aurobindo Marg and then work up to NH2 via Tuflakabad. From Delhi, Noida, Yamuna Expressway, a modern access-controlled highway, connects the 200 km distance from Delhi to Agra. The drive is about 2 hours. This highway has junction to Aligarh and Mathura via state highways. Yamuna Expressway is a 6-lane, 165 km long, controlled access expressway that connects Greater Noida with Agra via Khair and Mathura in the Indian state of Uttar Pradesh. NH93 is a national highway that connects Agra to Moradabad via Aligarh. Local transport bus services are run by the Agra Municipal Corporation. Other paratransit modes include rickshaws and auto-rickshaws. While passengers need to negotiate rates for the rickshaws and they are usually expensive, there is a system of tempo, which are auto-rickshaws that run on specific routes called out by the drivers. Tempos take around 6 people simultaneously and work out to be the most economical and practical. Polluting vehicles are not allowed near the Taj Mahal, so one needs to take electric autos or tanga from a few kilometers outside. The Taj Mahal is located at Agra Kant Railways Station. Metro Taj Mahal, Agra Fort and Akbar's tomb, besides many other landmarks of the city, will now have metro rail connectivity. The feasibility report submitted by Rail India Technical and Economic Service has proposed 30 stations, 11 underground and 19 elevated, for 2 corridors of the metro rail in the city in the first phase. The 2 routes are Sikandar to Taj Mahal East Gate via Agra Fort and Agra Kantika Lindi Vihar.